Hallelujah! How's it going, dudes? My name is Blessious, and I hope you're having a wonderful day so far. And I kind of want to talk to you about something that I've been really kind of feeling for the past, year or so, and I kind of never really brought it up. And I would love to talk to you guys about, well, the state of gaming and what is in players' best interest, and how there is one man in the corner of all the men's that is actually stopping something that a lot of people want: cross-play or cross-save. In the perfect utopian world, it'd be great to play other games besides Fortnite with friends that are across, things. Imagine playing Borderlands 3. Hey, you're on PlayStation playing with someone on Xbox and playing with someone on PC. It'd be amazing if that would happen. Same thing for games like, Destiny 2, and the list goes on. Wouldn't it be great to play Call of Duty with friends, or Battlefield, or Anthem, or you get what I'm trying to say? Now, before we dive into this, I think it is great that a company is doing well, and they have definitely the right to say, you know what? We're number one in the market. Screw you guys. No crossplay for you. We want everything. Hey, man, that's all great for you, and you own that power, but that is not in players' best interest. You can dominate the market by doing things that might excel your console. Before the PS4, Xbox One console wars came out, people were saying, I don't know, man, it's all about the exclusives, man, right? But the thing that really turned the tide was the Xbox One originally was going to ship without a CD drive. Like, you couldn't put it just in there. They wanted it all to be digital. And, well, a lot of people are like, screw that, I'm going PlayStation. PS3, back in the day, was the losing console to the Xbox 360. Now, I also think it's great that consoles have exclusive games. Hey, man, I remember going to begging my mom when I was a kid to get an Xbox so I can play Halo. And man, God of War is amazing on PlayStation. And hey, I'm a huge Nintendo nerd. Nintendo, rep that Animal Crossing, rep that Mario, rep that Zelda, etc. Seriously, I'm fine with that. But what I'm not fine with is games that not everyone has all those consoles. Not everyone has the money for all those consoles. And I am definitely in the 1% who has all the consoles. But that's just because, even if I wasn't making video game content, this is my thing that I just like. I would do it no matter what. I would definitely go and have a PlayStation. I don't really use my Xbox, but I definitely would use a Switch, and I probably would still have a PC. But the thing is, 99% aren't like that. My best friend from back home has just a PlayStation 4, and it broke, and a Switch. I can't play games with them, and it kind of sucks. And so I just want to go out there and say PlayStation is kind of the bad guy here, and just hear me out. So in Kotaku's Split Screen podcast, Jason Schreier kind of hints at why there isn't crossplay, saying, I heard Bungie wanted to do character transfers for PS4 and PC, but Sony wouldn't allow that. Sony was just like, hey, we want people to associate Destiny with PS4, even if that means screwing over other players. So why is that? Well, if you don't know, ever since, Destiny 1 was announced, there was PlayStation exclusives. There was the 3 guns that you could get. There's Hawk Moon, Monte Carlo, and another one, I believe, not to mention Crucible maps and content that you couldn't get, like strikes. There were dungeons. And so just because of that, just because they had that, and that just means simply that PlayStation is funneling money to Activision or Bungie that says, hey, we're going to give you blank big money and we'll pay for commercials, but just give us just something to make players want to play on PlayStation. And, that sounds great. But you know what? Back in the day, people weren't talking about crossplay, so it probably wasn't a big deal. But love it or hate it, Fortnite actually kind of kicked butt in trying to say, look, it's possible. And if it's possible, it needs to be done. I would love to play with my friend back home that's on his PlayStation on PC. And man, I have friends that would love to play with each other between PS4 and Xbox One on certain games. And the other thing is Microsoft and Nintendo are playing nice with games like Minecraft, where you can play someone that's on a Nintendo Switch with an Xbox or PC. That's amazing. Like, seriously, That is amazing. If you want to go out and get a console for those exclusive games like, hey man, I'm sorry dude, I'd rather play Zelda Breath of the Wild, I don't really get to game that much, I have a Switch. Or hey man, I'm all about Halo, I got an Xbox. That's fine. But crossplay, or at least cross-save, is in everyone's best interest in the gaming sphere. And if you don't say that, you must be a single-player game-only kind of guy, and that's fine. But this is the last thing I'm going to say. This is my prediction for Destiny 3. Because, well, as you know, Activision and Bungie are no longer. And, well, there is also that booming thing on the PC market called the Epic Game Store. So, as you know, Destiny 2 is still even on that Blizzard launcher, even though they're not part with Activision anymore. Here's my thing. I bet that's going to stay on there forever. But I have a feeling they're no longer going to do PlayStation exclusives, and they're going to be trying to do at least cross saves for consoles and hopefully cross play. But I can definitely see them working with Epic Games to try to get the cross play going because, well, Epic Games even gave the stuff, like they published the tools for developers to do crossplay, which is amazing, and it's in everyone's best interest. I don't know how many times I have to say that for that to happen. But I will probably say that Destiny 3 will probably be an Epic Game Store exclusive. I know a lot of people might not like that, but the only thing I'll say to that, look, Steam is great. I'm not gonna lie, Steam is great, but you're never gonna get Portal 3 or Half-Life 3 if people are only going to use that on that. You're never gonna see games like that on there because they're making hand over fist already from other publishers and developers and games. There needs to be competition, there needs to be better things, and you can say what you want about the Epic Game Store, but competition breeds success for other people's. Competition drives motivation. Competition just fine-tunes everything and say, look at freaking Fortnite. When Epic Game or freaking Apex Legends came out and they had the ping system, what did Fortnite all of a sudden do? They made a ping system. That's all I'm saying. Competition is good, but at the same time, in the player's best interest, crossplay is good because not everyone can afford all the consoles. Anyway, that is my little just rant, and I hope you enjoyed it. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Please let me know down in the comments. Keep it civil, and don't roast my ass too hard. Not today, Satan. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a like, and you can also become a Holy Taco simply just by hitting that subscribe button. You can catch me daily on Twitch, twitch.tv/Blessious, and I hope you have an amazing one. Cowabunga!